Texas, we got what we wanted. We're leaving the Big 12 and off to greener and better pastures of the SEC. They play a different style of ball down there, rivalries, trash talk, and they follow their conference year round. There's lots of rules, lots of regulations to know to be a part of the SEC. So it's off to boot camp. Let's go. Coming up first, straight out of the gate, trash talk. Something this guy with two thumbs was made for. Your team on the football field might not be able to walk that walk, but you at home, on your keyboard, over the internet, and on social media, you can sure walk that walk. What's up, everybody? The Texas Longhorns talking trash. We got the swag. We know all about you. Little T down there in Rocky Top, Smoky Top, Tennessee. With your McDonald's University, it's NIL, boys. You're allowed to pay the players these days. What are you do sending out money in lunch bags? Can I have a number 1, 2, 3? No, you can pay these guys off in NIL. Sign them up to your car dealerships, sell phone books, whatever you want to do. I think that constitutes pretty good for trash talking Little T. To be a big-time player in a big-time conference in a big-time sport such as college football, you need to follow your team and follow your conference year-round. And here at the Texas Longhorns, we do that more than anybody else. Social media, the #1 social media following in the nation. YouTube, we have multiple outlets there. We have the #1 guy, the Fanatic Perspective. We have Texas Platinum, Nino's Corner, myself. The list goes on and on. We follow our channel 24/7. We have multiple outlets. We have Orange Bloods. We have Horns 247 Sports. We have IT, Inside Texas. We have a different way of outlets to get our point across. We follow our teams year round. In Facebooks, we have hundreds of different types of Facebook programs, different types of outlets for our teams, for our fans to show support for the Texas Longhorns. We show support for our Texas Longhorns year round. If you don't follow the Texas Longhorns year round, this is something that you need to do. The SEC is real, college football real, fandom is real, the NIL is real. So if you are following your college football team, you need to make an impact. You absolutely need to not be a fair weather fan. You need to follow your team 24/7. There is absolutely no days off, no off season, all gas, no breaks. We must go by this 24/7. 365 days a year. There is no true way to fan. This is how I fan. I started my own YouTube channel. How do you fan? Express in the comments down below. You must follow your team year round. Conference pride. With all seriousness, this is where I see the University of Texas and its fan base struggling since the failure of the Southwestern Conference and the emergence of the Big 12, and now what looks like the ultimate demise of the Big 12 with the University of Texas and the University of Oklahoma both leaving the Big 12 at the same time. It looks like the what allegiance that it did have to the Big 12 and its previous conferences is now gone. This is going to be an area where the University of Texas and its fan base is going to struggle, this guy with two thumbs included. I've heard it from different boards, different fan bases across the SEC, that they expect the University of Texas and its fans to hear the chant, SEC, SEC. Not from me. I don't see it happening. The only way I possibly see it happening this year is going to be whenever we're in the away playing against opponents. We are just simply trying to trash talk them and taunt them by saying SEC, we're leaving you and we're going on to bigger, better, and badder conference and a bigger, badder alignment. With that being said, conference pride, I see us struggling. I do not see the University of Texas and its fans chanting the SEC chant. Sorry, SEC Nation. Nicknames. They're all about having fun in the SEC. They don't take everything too serious. And nicknames and trash talk is just a different way of doing it. From the Corn Dogs, the LSU, all the way down to Florida, man, down there in Gainesville. They have the Voltar down there in Rocky Top, and oh yeah, they got the barn down there in Auburn. With that being said, it's just a different way of having fun, just a different way of doing things, and the SEC, they don't take everything a little bit too seriously. And for us, the Texas Longhorns, man, you know we can take another joke too, but we might surprise you with our nickname. A lot of people, they like to call us the Shorthorns, but that's not correct because our horns, well, they're large. And as you can see, and as you know, we're the Texas Longhorns, but whenever it comes to our nicknames, they call us, we be the T-Sips. Don't ask us, you're gonna have the boys down there in College Station. They made it up, it's their thing. Me, I still think they're a little bit upset for getting fired on their day off. But with that being said, the nickname thing, we get it. You got the Corn Dogs, you got the barn, you got the Florida man. We understand the lingo. There goes those sips. There go the T-Sippers. Look at those sips go. We got it. The sips stink. We're not upset about it. We can accept about it. Not that big a deal for us. It's just a joke. It's just the way y'all talk. Just let it roll it off our back like a duck's back. But with that being said, the nicknames, we got it. So the University of Texas and its fans have been in the conference for quite a few years now. We played some major games and we've had some major upsets, big L's and big W's, and we're going ahead and create some major rivalries. And that's what we love in the SEC, and that's one of the main reasons why we came. Big lights, big nights, and to have big-time ball games and create new rivalries. We're already bringing in our biggest rivalry over the last decade and a half in the Oklahoma Sooners. We have the boys down there in College Station who are a little bit upset that us joining the SEC. They wanted to be the only team in the SEC from the great state of Texas. We got Florida man down there in Gainesville. We got the barn down there in Auburn. I don't have any problem thinking that we're going to find out any rivalries at all. We got the Georgia Bulldogs already still upset without us that you can't spell sugar without UGA. And we went up there and we whipped their sweet ass. But with that being said, we didn't quite back it up. And when you're playing big-time ball in the SEC, you need to back it up. And you need to back it up against your biggest rivalries. And with the University of Texas and the University of Oklahoma coming in, I see no problem in that department. Rivalries are a part of the game, and they're a part of the new game in the old game for the Longhorns in the SEC. So boom, there you have it. SEC boot camp for your Texas Longhorns. You got the trash talk. You got to be able to walk the walk and talk the talk. And if your team can't walk that walk, just back it up and talk the talk anyways, right? No off season. Follow your team. Love your team 24/7, 365. There is no off season. Conference pride. We're going to go ahead and need to work on that. Nicknames, we're going to have Florida Man, the barn. We have the T-Sips, we get it. The Corn Dogs, we get it. LSU, there go the Corn Dogs. Rivalries, we're going to hack off, piss off a lot of people. We're bringing in the University of Oklahoma with us. We already have the boys down there in Bryant College Station. Texas A&M University has been a long-time rivalry for the University of Texas. But with those 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, I'm going to add one more category, and that's going to be more trash talk. You know who you are, Mr. We win all title towns. We're title town. Bear Bryant, Nick Saban, 16 titles. That's all y'all ever say. Who are you? Georgia man. Your team has no offense. You have a cupcake schedule. You run the numbers up against inferior talent. Whenever you come up against a team with bolstering talent in your own SEC, you score no points traditionally. You are improving that just a little bit. You are having a quarterback this year. Congratulations finally to you. But traditionally, your quarterbacks have had cement shoes. You haven't even won a title since 1980. That's the year that I was born. Your greatest YouTuber wears it on a shirt. Holla at your boy, Uncle Lou. One of the major reasons, rhymes, and inspiration for this video. Love everything that you do. Love what you bring to the program. Love what you bring to college football. big fan of the show. As you can see, as I mocked your video, I spoofed it for you. You welcomed us to the SEC, and I went ahead and made a part of the boot camp video for you and your fans and my fans to get that collab and intermingle with. With that being said, we know what we're going to bring to the conference. We are Texas. Don't expect the SEC chant. We are Texas. Texas will fight. We do have a couple of sayings of our own. You will learn about that as we go on and continue on with this rivalry and as we come to the conference in hopefully what is the 2020-22 season. That's with an extra 2 in there, but that's how much dedication we have to college football and to our fans. With that being said, please keep your head in a swivel, your eyes on Texas, hook 'em up. Left, 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 right, left.